Hello, everybody! Alright. Hello, everybody! Darkspine Sonic 3 here, coming to you with another live stream of Kingdom Hearts. In the last stream, we went through Hollow Bastion for the second time, and we took care of the Keyhole there, as well as beginning our perilous Hades Cup journey in preparation of the end of the world. And in this stream, we're gonna try and finish that up, maybe give it 2-3 more tries. And then we're gonna... I don't know. We're gonna probably try and beat the game. See, I'm not too good at this speaky stuff. I don't know why I do it, but we're gonna try. So, there really isn't too much for me to say about this that I haven't already expressed in the last stream, and for those of you who don't already know, this game is a pain in the ass. The biggest, and of course that. Don't try and kill Donald! He does it himself enough. All he has to do is sit there and not do anything. Josh says, "I'm here. What's up?" To that I say, "Oh, my inevitable demise, of course." Ah, well. Not too much is going on, I suppose. It's been a little bit of a rough day. Rough week. Rough couple weeks. Okay, life is rough, but we're here now, so let's do it. So, I've already been through this like 3 times already, and the prospect of having to do it again is so absolutely disappointing to me that I'm just going to blank it all out. See how... Oh god. Donald healed the Angel Star. Because I know for a fact it wasn't that, I don't think these wizards have any sort of healing spells. And again, I can't be too sure anymore. Ah, well. Josh said something, I'm not gonna read it, because it's kinda personal. Huh. How about that? So, this is one of the parts of the cup here that actually gave me the most trouble. Of course, it's not going to stack up to what's about to happen, but we'll get over it, right? If you act like you're good at the game, then the game will be intimidated. And if you pretend that you're good and the game's intimidated, then you do better. I suppose. I should probably kill this stealth sneak first. Honestly, it doesn't make too much of a difference anymore. Well, Gooby is dead. Oh dear lord, just die. Please, dear lord, just die. Finally. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Donald does it all the time. Anyway, we did it. Well, oh, no, we did... What?
Nothing to it.
Okay. Mushroom1313 says, "Where's Trevor?" That's a good question. I don't know. I'm just kind of the guy who plays the game. Alright, let's do this. What do you want? Aw. Well, that didn't work. I'm an idiot. I knew what it was. Aw, you're cold. Now you're warm. You're still cold? Alright. Well, I am all out of magic. Well, nothing I can do. It's not like Donald would have done anything. So, the Black Storm. I take offense to that? So, I'm curious to see how everyone stands on the word black in reference to describing something. in reference to describing something organic. Like, these things are, well, kind of organic. But like, the phrase Black Storm. I know they mean shadows, but I feel like there was some. I feel like there are other words they could have used to make it less awkward for people who are either A, easily offended, or B, want to see the world burn. I don't know which one I am. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm not easily offended. Unless you know, do something really, really stupid, because I am offended by stupidity. Josh says, what is the point of those guys in the Coliseum? Well, depends. What you talking about, Willis? I don't know. Josh says, in quotations, overcast skies. Yeah, overcast skies storm. Yeah, actually, overcast skies sounds like a pretty good way to say black storm. It actually kind of works, too. It sounds pretty decent. It sounds like it would be filled with a bunch of those lightning heartless. You can hop around all you want. Oh dear lord. Are you kidding me? I love how I heal and then I still get hit. I love how I roll and I still get hit. Alright, one down. Where you at? There you at. We're doing good. Or at least I hope. Got him! Alright. Alright, now it's time for me to figure out what seed we're on. Well, they're dead. They're twitching, too. Let's see. Josh says, the white mushrooms, what are they for? You know, they're just kind of there to hang out. He also says, and Square Enix probably ran out of names they could think of in terms of enemy team names. Well, I mean, it's kind of their own fault. Mushroom 1313 says Shirzo de Note or Fragments of Sorrow. In reference to what? There's a little context missing from that. Oh, hooray. More stuff to kill. Hades' Cup is ruthless. Nice try, buddy. So, what should be said about Hades' Cup? It's ruthless, it's difficult, it's not fun in the slightest. Honestly, I start to enjoy this game more as the difficulty ramps up a slight bit, but this is a little bit too much in most cases. Especially since it's just wave after wave. It's like, you think after, where do the Heartless go? And why are they allowed to teleport into the ring? You'd think if they got knocked out of the ring, or if they were outside the ring, it'd be a ring out. Mushroom 1313 says, the end of the world's battle theme is a kick-ass theme. You got that right. Oh no. This isn't what I want. Take care of the Angel Star first, he does the most damage. And now we take care of the Dark Balls, because they're the only things I can hit. Why do they hit so hard? I really need to start saving my magic. Okay, you are going to pose a problem. Jesus Christ, don't do this. I swear to God, if you... Okay, he's gonna jam his sword into the ground. He's gonna target me, isn't it? Of course. I hate the invisibles so much. I can't even explain how much I hate them. And look, angel stars, more of them. This is the one we're gonna kill. Oh my god. So you need to wait for them to start charging up their attacks, so you can hit them with 2 combos and then they start putting up shields. So you need to be very observant with what you're doing here. And of course, that kind of goes without saying, but still. And then there's that. Alright, which one's gonna let their guard down first? You! I really need to start using my items. Okay, you know what? Donald, get up. I need to start taking these guys out quick. This is actually going a little bit better than I was expecting. Oh, God. I might actually do it. Heal, you bastard. Okay. You're the one I want to fight now. I'm doing it. Well, I'm kind of doing it. So, what happens after this is a little bit of a shocker. Oh no, stop! Why? Oh no, oh no. None on me. So which one do I take out first? Dark balls. Okay. I don't know how I'm staying in this. No, Donald. That was a bad choice. Okay, cool. We're getting closer. I am freaking out right now. You can't see it, but oh, I am so tense. Stop with that shit. I hate it when they block. Just accept it. Okay. Thanks, Donald. You're a little too late, though. Yes! Strength up. I can do this. I have the strength. I have the strong. Oh, and then there's more. Let's see. Forsaken Alpha said, well, Trevor says, watching this in SummerSlam will be an interesting challenge for me. Thank you. Josh says, counter their small energy balls back. That'll stun them really well. Yeah, easier said than done when you're under attack by invisibles and dark balls. Josh says, I like how you can essentially skip most of the Coliseum, and so after you save all the other worlds, you can still get called not a hero by Phil. You get called not a hero by Phil regardless, because he doesn't like us. Alright. Rock Titans going down. I'm getting so many tech points out of this. What's the deal? Oh, there we go. Flat on his ass. What? So, There we go, I'm doing damage now. Can I just stay up here? Well, of course I can. Then that happens. I'm getting so many tech points though, it works for me. Took out like a full health bar already. I like this! I like this! Alright. See, the aim of the game is to be good at what you do. Oh, that was a hard hit. Get up on the Hydra's back! Oh, I cannot wait for Kingdom Hearts 2. At least I know what to do in that fight. Vanquish the Hydra's head. So, I love how the second to last seed of this was even worse than this. This was the easiest. Mushroom1313 says, Shroom Star, bitch. Let's see. Mushroom1313 also said, hey Trevor, did you get my Twitch? To which he said, I did not. Well, we just committed murder. I'm pretty sure we should be disqualified for killing the Rock Titan, but there's nothing we can do about that, so we're gonna leave it be. You're dead! And so, yay! The Hades Cup is finally finished. That took an eternity. Now, there are a couple things that I want to do here before we, Oh! There are a couple things here that I want to do before we head to the end of the world. Realistically, there's only one thing that I want to do before we hit the end of the world, but it's kind of important. So, I have recently learned, and by recently I mean last night, I learned that I still only have Arrow, which didn't quite occur to me at the time, but it's still very, it's very essential to me that I get at least Aurora. There's a reason for that. And I know that it's here in Neverland. So essentially what's been going on is I tried grinding a little bit last night, but it ended up taking a lot of time just to get through one thing. So I said, you know what, I'll just hold off. You might have noticed in the 46th seed of the Hades Cup, there was a bouncy shroom. The blue ones with the yellow tops. Those things, if you have Aurora or Aeroga, then you can, I also know I'm saying those really weird, but if you have one of those spells, then you do damage when you walk into people as opposed to just deflecting half the damage that you would have usually taken. So it's really helpful in that regard, and you can use it repeatedly in order to keep the shroom in the air. 100 juggles will get you 5,050 experience. And that sounds pretty pleasing to a guy like me. So let's do that. I'm pretty sure we're not going to do any sort of grinding. I think we're just going to go for the end of the world. But I want to get Aurora just in case. Especially since after this stream is over, I'm going to want to do a little bit more grinding on my own time. I mean, it's boring. It's doing the same thing repeatedly. I will be going through the Hades Cup multiple times just to get to the 46th seed, just so that I can do that. It's not fun. Also, Josh says I also have to fight the Ice Titan in Sephiroth. Well, you can be quiet. Let's not go through that right now. And I understand I have to do it. And I will, eventually. So what's in here? Dark matter. Still need to figure out what that is. What's in here? Orichalcum. Okay. What's this? Ooh, Dalmatians. Also, the way to upgrade Aurora to Aeroga. Awesome. arrow has been upgraded to... The way to upgrade arrow rod to arrowga, you gotta fucking get all 99 Dalmatians. I didn't take the time to research how to upgrade stop. I might actually just look that up right now. I mean, it's not gonna take that much time. So let's head over to the end of the world while I'm learning this. I'm learning how to play the game again. After defeating Parasite Cage the second time, which we did in Monstro, after completing Pooh's Swing, and after defeating the Phantom, which is an after-game boss. So we will not be able to upgrade Stop all the way until we beat the game. And then we would have to go through Winnie the Pooh stuff. But we'll do that later. Sound good? Sounds good. In Chain of Memories, you can get the Stop card from a Wonderland bounty. Nice. Yeah, it's actually kind of neat. So, I know I mentioned this a couple streams ago, but, I gotta ask, what spells do you guys think will be in the next Kingdom Hearts game?
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Yeah, you bet!
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right?
You betcha!
No.
But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
Nothing!
This is a Heartless world, so maybe it'll just disappear.
Huh?
But no worries. Even if this place goes poof, our hearts ain't going nowhere.
Our bodies might be going somewhere, but our hearts will be intact. We'll just be 3 hearts floating in the subspace. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah, you're right.
Aww.
I'll return this. I promise.
It's gonna take you a year. Anyway, let's get going. Look at all those balls. All this fun. Ooh! Okay, let's see what I can do. I love this song. Mushroom 1313 was telling the truth. This is some of the best songs. This is one of the best songs in the game. It carries the intensity of being in the final level while also keeping a sort of elegance about it. Which is ironic considering we're literally like in some sort of quarry with sand. We're basically in some sort of crystal quarry. Ooh, that's a different attack. I haven't seen you guys do that in the Coliseum. What's up? What's the matter? Scared? Should be. Anyway, let's open this up. Anyway, let's open this up. Okay. What? So... Oh, I see. So that was like putting land... Okay. That was weird. So when you get absorbed by those dark balls, what happens is it kind of materializes an area around you, even though that place actually isn't real. That's weird. Kind of cool, though. I wonder if anyone's ever developed an idea like that in some sort of story. I'd love to read like an action-y book with that type of premise. It sounds pretty cool. Anyway, Josh says, you're going through the memories of these broken worlds. Well, the only world that's broken is the world of my heart. Bet you weren't expecting that, were you? Nah, who am I kidding? You were. Anyway, let's get going. Where to? Looks like the center island here. We're getting ever so close. Well, okay. Let's go fight more stuff. Let's see. Oh. Alright. That works. Do not die. I didn't get killed by the hard version of you. I'm not gonna get killed by the blue one. What is the hard version of this guy? Is this the hard version? Because he's got less health. He's a normal enemy now. They didn't even like him enough to make him an actual enemy. Anyway, get out of here. Yeah, gravity is not doing anything here. Oh, actually it is. It's doing quite a bit. And everyone else is dead. Nah, well, let's see. Josh says, so if Sora and Kairi broke up, what would happen? Their hearts would be broken, and that's what keeps Sora alive, essentially. Stop, man, you're blowing my mind. I think that Sora would probably kill himself, honestly. He seems like that kind of kid. I mean, have you seen the way he's dressed? Mushroom1313 says, jack off on stream. It will be a story that we'll look back and laugh. Right. Maybe later. So. Josh asks, didn't the Inside of Sin have that in Final Fantasy X? I don't know what that is, first of all. Maybe he's talking about that Dark Ball Memory of World thing that we're doing right now. But I never played Final Fantasy X, so yeah. You're kinda speaking to the wrong guy. This world is so small. So, I think I just thought about a plot hole in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, if anyone wants to hear, because it's kind of been bothering me for a little while now. And the thing is, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, because they don't explain the sequence of events in the game that well. Mushroom1313 says, Josh, tell Dark to jack off on screen. No. Anyway, we got an elixir. That's nice. So, let's see what world we get sent into. Oh, hey. Looks like we're heading over here. So, really, what? Let's see, Josh says Final Fantasy X is underrated. 10-2 kind of sucked, though. I think that's kind of what overshadows everything. I think the fact that 10-2 sucked is the reason why no one actually cares about 10 in the first place, including myself. I just don't care. Too many Final Fantasy games to keep track of. I have like 13, I think, and I haven't played it. It's actually still in the wrapping. So I'll have to give that a shot eventually, but, you know, another time. So let's see. Josh says, Felix, read Shrooms Above comment. Don't worry, babe, I did. And no. But the thing that really bothers me about Dream Drop Distance is the fact that it says you had to have been to these places in order to go there and sleep. And Sora went to all these places that weren't in any of the other games. So what's the deal with that? Okay, let's fight more stuff. What's it gonna be this time? Of course. Trying to fight these things is hard work. And I am dying. But not anymore. Gotta grab those green balls, you know. So, I don't know, that always bothered me. Because, like, the Prankster's Paradise place from Pinocchio, I believe it was. I need to get more in the center here. I need to stop doing that. But, like, it just... But, like, Prankster's Paradise, Sora goes there because it's one of the sleeping worlds, but I remember there being something about, hey, you have to be there in order to actually, you know, be able to visit in sleep. And I don't get it. maybe I'm misinterpreting the instructions of Yen Sid a little bit because he was vague as hell to begin with. But there's a couple problems here. Either one, Yen Sid's not good at explaining things, or two, the game's not good at being fluent. And the gameplay is fun. It is a lot of fun. But... oh... it just bothers me. Oh, AP up! Cool, cool. Use that on myself. Use a cottage, because why not? Let's check out our ability. I said abilities. Channel the party's remaining MP to crush surrounding foes. Minimum of 3 MP. Hurricane Blast. Form from an aerial combo, unleash an extremely powerful finishing combo attack to the enemy below. Nah. What should I equip here? Part of me thinks Sonic Blade, the other part of me thinks, Ragnarok. No. Part of me thinks Ars Arcanum. Maybe Hurricane Blast. Screw it. And Trinity Limit, because why not? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I have yet to be disappointed with anything in this game. I lied to you. Okay, so where are we going? Here we go. I hate the fact that the walls of the worlds are still here, despite the fact that... oh my god. If the world's not here, don't let the walls be here. I'm trying to leave. Are you joking right now? Look. What the hell? This is horrible. Where are we going? See what's off in that direction. A wall. This is exactly what I needed. Here we go. Oh, finally. Okay, or not. Okay, great. Take me someplace good. Ah, finally. Also you again. Now let's check this out. Did that do any damage to him? Well, Donald got screwed over. That probably did a little bit of damage, maybe. Not enough to really warrant using it. Ah, well. At least Donald's got magic for some reason. That's weird. Donald never has magic. Let's kill him with gravity. Well, didn't quite kill him with gravity, but he's dead. Let's heal. Even though we get a lot of stuff here. Ah, well. So this place is very atmospheric, and I really like it, but at the same time, the enemies, they get really repetitive. And that's kind of what the game boils down to in the end, is just repetitive enemies and lots of grinding. Unnecessary grinding at that. Let's see. I wonder where that handsome feller went. Dive into the most dangerous place and we'll find him. Well, you said it, Donald. I wonder how many Dalmatians are here. How many harmless puppies were locked up in a chest and brought here? That is so upsetting to me. Look, here's some now. I bet. Well, I didn't bring up a wager, so... bet's void. Ooh, Ultima Gummy. I could have equipped that onto my ship, and I never did. Let's see. Josh is saying something about something doing full bar or 2 if you're close to his weak spot. What? Oh. Oh, you're talking about Trinity limit, right? You need to be a little more specific with your comments. Because I'm covering like 20 different topics at once now. So, we're just kind of flying around here. Not too much is going on, you know. The giant crevasse. Things are going pretty okay for me. I want to explore a little bit more before I dive down into mysterious holes, even though that's kind of my life's work. Before I bring myself in too deep, pun intended, I should probably explore a little bit. I'm not stalling for time, although I probably should be stalling for time, because, oh boy, I'm pretty sure that what's at the end of that giant hole there isn't going to be fun to deal with. Chances are it's going to be Chernobog. Is that all the chests that were here? I don't believe that. Here we go. This is the thing. You always gotta look for danger in the most unexpected places. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. That was actually kind of cool. That actually works for me. We got a gale, too. Nice. Alright. A couple more of those. And then we can, I don't know. We can probably make the Ultima weapon if we get a couple more of those. Full life gummy. Nice. After I chastised Josh for not being specific in his comments, he says, if you pay attention to your chat, you'd know. He also says he has another name for me, and that name is Anal Eviscerator. Okay. Works for me, man. You know I'm a fan of names that fit, which is ironic considering the circumstance of the name means that it doesn't fit. Da 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 da. It wasn't funny. Anyway, so we're still running around here a little bit, just trying to make sure that everything that can be picked up is picked up, because I don't want to. That was weird. I don't want to be here a second time grabbing everything. I think that's the least appealing thing for me to do in my time off. And chances are I'm probably going to have to do it regardless, but, well. So let's see. I have the high ground, Anakin. It doesn't look like there are any chests in this direction, but it looks like there's something interesting over there. And I want to see it. What is it? Well, I guess I kind of brought that one on myself. That was just exploration. Anyway, these little ridges here can be grabbed on. We can go places. Like this. Sora is really good at parkour. I see something over there. Ooh, a chest. Okay. That's exactly what I was looking for. Goofy, what are you doing? Alright. Donald and Goofy have lost it. So how are we gonna get over there? Safely. Screw it. We might not hit the ledge. Hey, we actually might hit the ledge. Hey, we hit the ledge! Ooh. Hey, works for me. I was not confident. And that's gonna be my downfall. Always stay confident, folks. Oh boy. Let's give Donald a brand new Keyblade of his own. I wish. the most powerful staff, and it sometimes deals critical blows. This is perfect for him. Let's check out Goofy real quick. Awesome. That's exactly what he needs. He needs a Genji shield. Alright, so you two have fun with your new weapons. Sometimes I wish Goofy could equip his own equipment. Goofy and Donald. It just kinda... You guys are self-sufficient. I shouldn't tell you what you need to do just because I'm the Keyblade wielder. But, you know, they need me. I don't even know how they live their lives without me up until this point. So let's see. I am curious to see what's down there. Although it's probably nothing. First things first, though, it looks like there's more stuff to explore off in this direction. So we're going to work our way up and then go back down. Up. Oh, thank God. Goofy has an extra accessory pocket? Hey, he does! Why did he get that? Yeah, I don't want to give him the Omega Arts. The Omega Arts is for me. See? Now everybody's happy. He hasn't earned it yet. As much as I like whatever I've equipped here, do I really need Slapshot? Yes, I do. Slapshot actually does a little bit. Who needs Scan? I need Scan. I really need Scan. Hurricane Blast. I have yet to actually see that in progress, so we don't need it. So, let's equip that Raven's Claw. Nice. And now we're all set. Mushroom1313 says, the end of the world looks odd but cool. Nice. It really does. This is one of the most atmospheric levels in the game, and it feels so fitting to be the final world. It has this, the environment really screams, yeah, you're gonna die in a couple minutes. And whoo boy are we. Looks like we've got two little fight areas to go through. So that works for me, actually. Any experience we get at this point will really help out in the final boss. Unless we don't level up, in which case it was basically useless. But hey, we don't know until we try, right? Dark matter. There's a lot of dark matter here. And I don't really know what dark matter needs to be I don't know what dark matter is needed for, which synthesis item. It's gotta be something extremely limited, though, considering you find them in boxes, and I'm pretty sure you can't craft them or find them any other way. I don't think they would give you like 20 things to make out of 3 pieces of dark matter throughout the entire game. Or at least I hope they wouldn't. But then again, it is Square, and Square's got a pretty weird, it's got a pretty weird consistency with this kind of stuff. Really? There wasn't even anything there? Fine. It would actually appear to me that we've come up to the end of the road when it comes to items. Oh well. I'll always be disappointed, but I'll always know that I did my best. But there's no more things for me to fight. So let's save. And let's jump down that random hole. Mushroom1313 says, the final boss is fucking big. Yes, he is. Josh says, I love the abstract feel to the end of the world. Yeah, it really does. It has a really nice abstract feel to it. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's so cool. Anyway, here we are. Time for... Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, okay, works for me. I don't actually even know what I just saw. But let's do some teleportation. All we gotta do is basically take out these pillars of energy. I don't know. But now we're in Traverse Town. Or are we? Yeah, we are. This is totally Traverse Town. Awesome, we did it. Is that it? That was it? We're in the world terminus. Ah, deep freeze. Nice try. So, why are there so many heartless here? It's not needed. Let's use Trinity, because why not? I'm having too much fun with it. Josh says, I don't understand why there's places that resemble worlds you've been to when you get in fights here. You lock the worlds so they shouldn't appear here. Well, you said it yourself earlier. It's like the memories of the worlds. Maybe going into that beam of light went into my memory. Maybe they went into my memory specifically, and I don't know. They could have gone specifically into my memory and taken care of, you know, getting all of my memory goops out and forming worlds out of them. I can't really say for sure. Beats me. But let's see. Now we're in Wonderland. Maybe this is the canon order of the games. Maybe we were supposed to go to Wonderland first and we didn't. I can see that being the case. This place... Wonderland is too nutty for me. Not after the stream we dedicated to it, and then the additional part of the stream that we dedicated to it. Like, we've got a good 3.5 hours in Wonderland, and I don't like that because they don't really guide you a lot. And there's a difference between hand-holding and guidance. Thunder Gems. So I guess I really just don't know what I'm saying at this point. I have not eaten all day, and I am quite possibly going to die on stream. It's been a rough day. But yeah, I feel like they could have taken Sora's memory and tailored worlds based on what he went through in his adventures. And Josh says, that sounds like some bullshit they would say about the memory in Kingdom Hearts 2. It does, and they probably did if you listen close enough. Remember the world terminus, Sora. That's where we took your memory and we tailored it to our own. And I would not put it past them. Wow, he flew into my gravity. Huh. Well. So, last stream, which was a couple days ago, we had a moment where we were making a poll and trying to decide what my next live stream game would be. When we're about to finish the stream, before we finish the stream, I want to be able to put up that poll for the people who are in the chat right now. All three of you. We want to decide what's gonna be next. And I guess I'll share it with some of my friends who are also interested in what I do. Just because, hey, the more input we have, the better. But right now I'm doing Dark Souls on an actual Let's Play format instead of a stream. And that's the way that's gonna stay. But I want to see what can be streamed in tandem with it, because Kingdom Hearts and Dark Souls is a pretty nice contrast for me, honestly. Even though they're basically the same when it comes to mindlessly destroying things and in turn getting destroyed, it just kinda it's got enough uniqueness to actually, you know, warrant being worth playing both at the same time. Mushroom1313 says Conker's Bad Furry Day. We haven't put the poll up, buddy. Save your vote for later. Wait. Josh says I never extinguished the flames in the Colosseum. Yeah. And your point is? Yeah, I know. Probably should have done that. Trevor says, posted in cells as well, maybe. I do not expect them to be serious about anything, but it's worth a shot. Hey, cool, deep jungle, the deepest. So, this is just more mindless killing, and the game gets very repetitive. I've said that. It's actually repetitive for me to say that the game is repetitive, because it is repetitive. And there really isn't much I can do about it aside from fight, beat the game, and then do everything else that I need to do so that we can be done here. I'm gonna put it frankly, and I know I've said this before as well, I am not the biggest fan of Kingdom Hearts 1 anymore. It's got a lot of nostalgic value for me, but at the same time, so does punching myself in the nuts and saying watch out for Shredder. That's a long story. But yeah, that was something I did a lot when I was little. Made my sister laugh, so it was worth it. But it just feels like this game did not really live up to half of the expectations that I had when I was little. And the more I think about it, it's so wildly different. Mushroom1313 says, spell iCup. To that I say, what are you, 4?
See ya.
Don't answer that, you probably are.
Come on. This is it.
So, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts is just not the same at all. And a small part of me feels bad for feeling that way, but at the same time, the other part of me wants to play a game that I can actually, you know, play. Pretty sure there should be a treasure chest here. Why wouldn't there be? Unless I already grabbed it. But no, we just got out of the fight. Really? Okay, fair enough. Oh. This is the entirety of Agrabah. Well, technically. Ah, well. My stupidity can't be helped. At least that's what the doctor said. Mushroom1313 says, spell iCup, you faggot. Wow, man, you're being rude. What's wrong with you? I thought we had something. You can also actually, what I really like about the music for the end of the world when you're not in a fight, I actually really like how it, ties in Dearly Beloved at one point, the title screen music. That's actually a really nice touch right there. I like the attention to detail that the music in this game plays, not just in the worlds, but also in the combat. Everything feels fitting. I will give this, the soundtrack a really, if I were actually doing a review, I would give the soundtrack a really high score. Because there isn't a single, song in Kingdom Hearts that I don't recognize or dislike. It's just a matter of hearing it a lot. And the transitions. Ooh, the transitions. You're going to be going from listening to peaceful harmony, peaceful harmonized voices, to instant knockout in like 2 seconds flat. All the time, too. But, hey, look, it's a chest. Anyway, let's get out of here. Well, if we can find the way out. Where's the way out? Now, so I feel like every doorway here should be a way out. I don't want to be here, and I don't want to run all the way back. Well, looks like we're running all the way back. Cool. Whatever. Maybe we gotta go to Aladdin's place. No, we don't. Go here? No. There? No. Okay, well, yeah, we're out. We did what we need to do here. Mushroom 1313 says, the soundtrack kicks ass. P.S. Spell iCup. I'm not gonna spell iCup. I respect your efforts, but no. Let's see. Oh, yay. Just what we needed. What they could have done is they could have not turned Sora into a dolphin here and just let him drown. That would have been pretty funny. That actually would have been pretty priceless if he's just kind of laying there, lifeless. Nothing we can do. And, the title of the name of the title screen music pops up like, Dearly Beloved, we're here to honor the loss of Sora Wielder. It goes to a eulogy. Just, Dearly Beloved. What? They knocked us out of there. I ain't taking that sitting down.
This should help.
And it did help, Sora. Mushroom 1313 says, iCup, 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 spell iCup now. No.
See ya.
Why are you so adamant about me spelling iCup, of all things? Goofy, you screwed it up. But then again, what's new? So the AI in this game, I guess I might as well turn this into a review. So the soundtrack gets like a good 9 out of 10 for me, because there are some songs that aren't as great as others, but they're still pretty memorable, if only not for the best reasons in some cases. And the songs do get repetitive, so there is that. But in terms of gameplay, it's a Kingdom Hearts game. The sequels really did improve upon the system, but at the same time, they didn't really have much to work with in terms of what they needed to improve. It's kind of like they shipped out a hot mess and then said, yeah, people, we can definitely make the next game better. If people love a game with bad controls, imagine if they love a game with good ones. So I think that was Square's mentality here, because Square's a bunch of hacks. Hey, we got an AP up. Works for me. Let's use that cottage. Yeah. Now we're all full of magic. Okay, just plug the exit. But, in terms of gameplay, the AIs. The AI is very weird. And some of the story elements that we were dealing with, like when Beast sees Belle turn into a Heartless, and then he jumps out the door after it. And then we get stuck in a battle alone with Riku. Well, I mean, until Donald and Goofy decide to rejoin us, but, you know, that just feels stupid. Like, I don't know, it just feels ridiculous to think that Beast was such a dog. He just kinda jumps out of there and is like, oh, don't worry, Sora, you can handle them by yourself. It's a little douchey. And I understand that I can't really expect anything different from Beast, but, bro, just because you look like a dog doesn't mean you need to act like one. Especially since I'm trying to help you find Belle. But of course his anger issues get in the way. We don't need to worry about Riku. We need to worry about the dog getting outside and getting hit by a car because he likes to chase after everything that moves. That was honestly really upsetting to me the first time I played, and it still upsets me to this day because it's just so stupid. Like, do something like what they did with the Ansem fight, where, like, there's a beam up and Goofy can't join it because he gets hit by the beam and he's stuck outside in that wall. Meanwhile, Donald gets slapped out and he can't rejoin the battle. You know, I mean, the invisible wall thing is a little strange, but it makes more sense than Beast chasing after a Heartless. Mushroom 1313 says, jack off or spell eye cup. And then, Josh says, jack off and moan eye cup. No. You people are honestly concerning. Yeah! Do this, even though it's totally not necessary at all. We just unlocked the world. Or locked it. I don't know. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but sometimes you have to hold the key upside down. I don't know. Could be anything. At that point where my own words are starting to tire me out. I've been out on the boat for a good while. We have a boat, and there was like an air show over the lake. And, you know, it was fun and all, but I wanted to be at home, you know, eating, because I haven't done that in a little bit. Goofy obtained the mighty shield! How mighty is it? Let's tell him what he's won. Also, I didn't give Goofy anything. Well, don't I feel bad? Not really, but... let's check it out. Wow. Works for me. Goofy doesn't need to work on defense. He has a shield. Anyway, let's get out of here. Maybe we can leave through here? No? Alright, let's go. So we're almost there. Trevor says, this is why I drink bleach. Josh says, all three of them. Oh, finally something that looks special. Let's go to Hollow Bastion. Let's go to Hollow Bastion. Well, okay. What's this? Mega Elixir. Hey, nice. Is there anything else? I wonder if the game's trying to tell me I should do something. I can't quite place it, though. World Terminus. And the giant crevasse. Josh says, Trev, how could you? You said we could drink together. Trevor says, I don't remember saying that. Of course, because you were drinking. Anyway, let's go. So that's Donald and Goofy's first and only time seeing the inside of Winnie the Pooh's world. Ah, well. Here we go. Here's where things hit the fan. Alright, let's see what happens. Trinity! Trinity! I need to see this. In action. Just spin around for a while. That was pretty neat. That's actually pretty cool. I like it. So we're doing good. We're doing good, guys. Oh. Oh. An elixir. What is this? Once born of the heart in darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one, one heart to encompass all. Realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness, for the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, 1 key to open the door, but there's 2, technically 3, technically 20. The door of darkness, tied by 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light. None shall pass but shadows, returning to the darkness. One's born of the heart in darkness, hunger for every heart until the dark door opens. That's deep.
Come on!
I didn't know Ansem wrote poetry. I guess he does have a heart. Da 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 da. Shut up, that was clever. What is this? And why can't I do anything about it? Is there more? No, there's not. Alright. Also, there's another thing here. Why? What do these even do? It's pointless, honestly. But that's Hollow Bastion, I guess. I don't know. Josh says, isn't this the machine in Twilight Town? You know, the one that goes to the world that never was? No, that was literally like some awesome gaming rig. Well, that is a gaping hole. I almost made a joke about my sister. I wouldn't know, and I hope I never do. So, that appears to be where Chernobog will be. At least I hope so, because I want to get done with this. We're about an hour into the stream now, so I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves so far, because we've got a little bit more to cover before we're done here. So let's check it out. Oh yeah. Just listen to that music. Josh says those black things are darkness taking the worlds or some shit, probably. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. So who here remembers where Chernobog came from? Because if I remember correctly, it was like a Mickey Mouse cartoon regarding Symphony on Brokeback Mountain or something like that. Beats me. He looks creepy. He's freaky. Like, he's really freaky. Wonder what happens after we beat him. He just kind of retreats. Or maybe he does die. It doesn't really show him dying. He's not actually a Heartless. We're actually just kind of fighting a real person right now. I mean, a real person made of darkness, but probably with a heart. That's kind of against the Sora Keyblade Wielder Code of Conduct. But, you know. Oh well, right? Oh well. What is he doing? That was a nice try, bro, but... yeah, well. Our defense is up, and we learn Treasure Magnet. Again. Fantasia boss, Josh says. Josh says, hey, pass your sister this way and I'll find out for you. Wait, is she of age or am I Ben Struble? Well, nah, she's older than me. Mushroom1313 says, the realm of Kyrie porn, it's sad, but gets me a boner. We learned the shared ability Super Glide! That's what I've been looking for my entire life. So, now we just kind of go down here. Chernobog is dead. Well, kind of. Josh says, yeah, Chernobog really does feel out of place here. And yes, he really is. He's there for no reason whatsoever. I'm guessing the Fantasia... no, it couldn't have been Fantasia. Someone look this up for me. Let's not go here yet. Let's check out what that other place is. Oh, great. But I thought we could fly. Like, I thought we could actually fly, not glide. That's stupid. So we're gonna climb back up here and check this out. This is what I want to see. What? Okay. That's weird. Nothing I can really do about that, I suppose. That is actually really weird. And I'm confused, disoriented, and hungry. But oh well. Mushroom1313 says, Dark, build a family. Someday I will. Someday I will. And they'll be glorious. Just like me. How am I kidding? They're gonna have so many problems. So we're just kind of playing Simon. We're playing one color Simon. Or at least that's what it feels like. But let's go into the part where we actually fight. Oh, hey, this again. I missed you, buddy. I'm about to jam my Keyblade in your back. Like this. Let's see, watch. You're dead. Oh, hey, that actually did a lot. I like that. You're gonna act like that didn't hurt? I jammed my Keyblade into your back, and then I twisted it. Either you got nerves of steel, or you are fronting hardcore. Not that it matters, though, because you're dead. But, yeah, no. What is this? We gotta lose a piece of the puzzle? Yes! We've lost a piece of the puzzle. Mushroom1313 says, my brother has issues. What kind of issues? Does he watch Kyrie porn like you? Let's see. Really isn't much to talk about here. It's more Kingdom Hearts. I need to find a game that has an interesting enough topic to it. Preferably something that I can learn with people. The one game that I've always wanted to beat, that I've never beaten, was Skyrim, and that is one of the options on the poll here. But, you know, we gotta see where the poll goes, because I gotta see what people actually want to see. Because remember, this isn't my channel. Well, this is my channel, but it's not here just for me. Ooh, nice try. Nice dive. Nice one. See, has anyone been watching the Olympics? Because I was waiting for the newest episode of Dragon Ball Super to come out. And there was like this 20-minute recap of some game that the Japanese played against the Chinese, like table tennis. And I kind of wonder why table tennis is an Olympic sport. Mushroom1313 says, I don't watch Kyrie porn, I sell it. Well, you do you. Josh says, when I was a kid, I thought Sora could get the blade that the Invisibles have. Bro, that'd be pretty cool. And if it had the ability for me to teleport and turn myself into flames and then destroy everything within a 20-mile radius, ooh boy. This would be a totally different game right about now. It might actually even be fun to play. Who am I kidding? I enjoy the game, but I also don't. It just goes back to the tediousness. Like, what am I doing here? I'm fighting and fighting and fighting and then learning about the heart and fighting some more. Donald, please, dear Lord. God damn it, Donald. God damn it, Goofy. Okay, we got just about enough for Trinity. I guess not. Not anymore. Do I need 3 MP? Because I'm pretty sure it said to channel the MP from everybody. That's another thing. This game isn't specific with its spell conventions. I hate that. It's like, channel everyone's MP. Alright, so does that mean that everyone loses it, or what? No, evidently it's just me. Get the hell up. Get up! Alright. Josh asks, have you ever got the 100% teasers in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2? Once. I mean, Critical gives it to you just for beating the game, or getting the crowns or something. On Critical, at least, for Kingdom Hearts 2. I can't really remember too much about, what I did to unlock it in the first game, but I know I did see it because it was another side, another story. And I remember back in the day, like way before I actually started doing Let's Plays as seriously as I do now, which is ironic considering I stopped for a good 8 months. At one point, oh my god, why are we still fighting? I don't want to fight anymore. Goofy, come here. Yes! Kidney strength. So, Mushroom 1313 says, the 90s kids hate porn. Right. But let's see, what was I saying? Before I actually started doing Let's Plays, I did like these weird OVA things that everyone used to do when they start their YouTube channel, because they think it's the popular thing to do or something like that. And like I took the Another Side, Another Story movie off of some Kingdom Hearts site, and I added music to it, and it actually fit. And then I took the Twilight Thorn boss footage from Kingdom Hearts 2, and I took that footage and I added the Final Destination theme from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and it actually synced up flawlessly. Josh says, I'm a 90s kid and I love porn. You people are funny. Let's see. Josh says, regarding my Olympic Games comment, table tennis is a sport based on reaction time and dexterity. Yeah, so is Dance Dance Revolution in Kingdom Hearts 2. Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong? Don't you hear something? There! Careful. This is the last haven you'll find here. Beyond there is no light to protect you. But don't be afraid. Your heart is the mightiest weapon of all. Remember, you are the one who will open the door to the light. I don't hear anything! Strange. That voice was so familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Was it Mickey or was it Ven? Maybe you'd better take a rest. Mushroom1313 says, the 90s suck. Josh says 94 to be specific. Ah, man. Being a 90s kid really isn't all it's cracked up to be. If I were born like a year later, I'd be a lot more in touch with my peers. I'd have an iPhone and I'd be drinking coffee at 16. Well, 14, really. When did they start drinking coffee? Oh my god, it's like instantaneous, isn't it? So we're just gonna fly around for a little bit because I'm dreading what happens next. But we got about 40 minutes, and we're about to reach the end, so I figure, hey, let's enjoy ourselves a little bit. Let's just check it out a little bit. This is our island. Welcome back to part 1 of the stream. Let's go get some fish. Ah, well. I'm just checking around to see if there's anything worth looting here. Because, you know, loot makes the world go round. You thought it was love? Think again. Let's try getting up here again. Nope. Nope, can't do it. Alright, looks like we're supposed to go into the hidden place. Not looking forward to that.
This world.
Josh says DDR and Kingdom Hearts 2 would be in GDQ, not Olympics.
What was that?
That's the joke, Josh.
To the darkness.
Mushroom1313 says emos versus furries.
There is so very much to learn.
I don't know.
You understand so little.
I think they both got their own problems.
Meaningless effort. One who
Josh
knows
says the
nothing
feeling
can
when I'm
understand.
a furry and had an emo streak. Well, that sounds like fun. You were basically Wolfman Greg. For those of you who don't know anything about Wolfman Greg, maybe I'll have to read that one of these days. That'd be a fun stream. Look, it's Rikachu. No. Alright. So before we go into this fight, I should probably optimize my items a little bit. And considering Donald and Goofy aren't going to be with me for a good half of it, Mega Elixir and my elixirs. Let's see. 2 ethers, a potion, high potion. I think we can make do with another high potion. Actually, let's make do with a Mega Potion. Simply because I don't want to worry about them. But I should actually give them some stuff too. Give Donald the Ethers. Because, you know, he needs Magique. Gooby, on the other hand, only needs potions. So we're going to give him the rest of our potions, because this is the last part of the game. Hope you guys weren't expecting much more after this. It's just going to be grinding and stupid stuff. Mushroom 1313 says, I saw furry porn and I puked and had to go to the hospital. Wow. Josh says, Felix Reads, the newest upcoming series from Darkspine Sonic 3.
Surrounded by water.
That'd be pretty interesting.
And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness.
Heart of Darkness. The next in Eric Chahi's hits.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it.
Consume.
Such is its nature.
Josh says, I see it and don't care because I don't
In the
bitch
end,
about what I don't like.
Every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true!
Mushroom 1313
heart
says,
may
I
be
wish for a
weak,
comic dub of
and
us.
sometimes
First, we need a comic of
may
us.
even give in.
Also needs to be in
But I've
another...
learned
Well, actually, no, it doesn't need to be in
Deep down,
another
there's
language.
a
That'd be a
light that
translation.
never goes out.
So one of the questions I have to ask here is, why doesn't
Come
Ansem
this
cover his
far,
chest?
And still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
Alright, we're in. We're in. Alright, guys, welcome to the final boss. One of the final bosses. Of, like, the 20 that there are.
Come, Guardian.
Alright, let's do this. I need to see how this goes. What'd it do? Oh! Don't give Goofy an ether. He doesn't need it.
Come, Guardian.
What's he gonna do? Hurricane him to death? No, he's not. Or tornado. Goofy tornado. Quit juggling balls.
Come, Guardian.
Alright, let's do this again. It's fun. Josh says Sora should have seen that this fuck is just a pawn. I mean, he's got a heartless symbol on his chest, and everything else evil doesn't. I mean, wouldn't the leader of the Heartless wear a Heartless symbol? My question is, where did the Heartless even come from? Like, I understand they say a darkness in people's hearts, but it kind of needs to take form somehow. It doesn't just kind of materialize, I wouldn't think. Where does someone like Ansem come into the picture? Oh, stop that. That is still awkward.
Open your heart.
So, when his big old buddy black guy, oh boy, I'm gonna regret saying that one. When his guardian absorbs itself into you, what happens is you get your attack icon will change to freeze sometimes. When it does, he will grab you and leave you open for Ansem to attack. He doesn't attack you in this form, but in this next part, oh boy, you better believe. So, this is going to be a little bit of a problem for me, and I should probably go a little bit into my childhood here. This part scared me. At first I thought, hey, you know, this is actually really cool, and Donald and Goofy are by my side, so I don't have to worry about anything. No. That's not the case here. That is not the case here. Instead, I have to worry about this guy destroying me because Donald and Goofy get trapped all alone And I'm stuck. I'm stuck with no one to help me, no one to care. And I get destroyed. And unfortunately, Trinity Limit's not going to help me much here. Let's see. Let's give Hurricane Blast another try. Even though it didn't actually do anything. Let's just try. Josh says if you don't press freeze, he'll just smack you. Really? Anyway, let's do this, and Donald and Goofy can just watch. Ooh, you're gonna start by fisting the world? Ooh, good one. Oh, that actually works for me. That's a pretty decent attack there. Oh, I can destroy it? No, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can destroy it. That's pretty neat. I did not know that. Oh, we're gonna do this now? That is still so cool. Anyway, let's destroy his hands, because I'm tired of fighting this guy already. Ooh, but these shadows give a lot of points. What are you gonna do, buddy? Okay. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. This is going to be a very, very complicated process in the next fight. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Right now. So let's see, that's the second time we fought Darkseid. And you fight him like 3 times in 358 over 2 days. Alright, all alone again. Oh, you can block that? Hey! Submit! What are you gonna do, buddy? Okay, so I see what Josh meant by if I don't attack, then he'll just, slap me. Which is kind of sucky. But just, you know, get absorbed back into your buddy. There we go. Works for me. Oh, boy. I see how it's gonna be. Elixir. Why not? What are you gonna do, bro? Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. What are you gonna do? Oh, I see. You're one of those guys. Open your heart? Why are we talking about Sonic Adventure? That was a clever joke I made there. No one's gonna get it though, because no one likes Sonic Adventure anymore. Okay, real talk. I loved Sonic Adventure, but at the same, ooh boy, I don't remember this part. Oh boy.
What do you hope to accomplish?
What do I hope to accomplish here? So, I was a really big fan of Sonic Adventure. I actually used to play it to death. Tech points! The best part of the most important meal of the day.
Guardian.
Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, let's not do that again. God damn it. Alright, let's wait this out again. So, like I was saying, I'm a really big fan of Sonic Adventure, but I like Sonic Adventure 2 better. And I find myself wondering why people always have the debate of which one is better, simply because they're two very different games when it comes down to gameplay mechanics, even though they have a lot of similarities between the two. It just kind of bothers me, you know?
Come, open your heart.
It's kind of like comparing, honestly, it kind of reminds me of comparing Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Let's see. Mushroom1313 says, Abyss of Kyrie's use dildos. It's a sad place. It really is. But, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, while they are similar, they had a lot of differences to warrant them being regarded as two separate games to me.
What?
I do like Sonic Adventure 2
Behold the
better.
endless abyss.
What is with this weird...
Within it lies the heart
That
of
is the
all
weirdest
worlds.
filter that they had. Anyway,
Kingdom
we are so
Hearts.
close to beating the game.
Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light.
We'll see about that.
From those dark depths are all hearts born. Even yours.
Even yours.
Dark
So does anyone have any sort of opinions on Sonic games? Because the one thing that always frustrated me was that the Game Grumps never really gave Sonic a chance. Also, they never actually learned how to play. One of the biggest fiascos with the Game Grumps was regarding the Big the Cat fishing levels, where Aaron literally started screaming and getting so upset because he spent like 15 minutes on one of the simplest levels because Froggy would always bite his lure, but he wouldn't.
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
He would, you know, Froggy would bite the lure, but then he wouldn't catch the reel. And here's the thing. Hey, Marcel. Here's the thing about that. You can't just sit there. When you fish, you have to actually be actively, like, trying to hook things. If you feel it, if you feel that, if you feel like you got a bite, you don't just sit there and let it happen, because then they'll get the food, they'll get the bait, and then run away. Well, swim away, but you have to actively try and catch the fish. So what do? You jiggle the line a little bit so that the hook gets set. And they didn't do that. And they were expecting something to happen when they were setting themselves up for failure the entire time. Meanwhile, I'm talking about Sonic Adventure 2, and we're fighting this guy. This is a big thing, ain't it? This is important, right? It hurts. A lot. He's a very angry fellow. He could enact the entire play 12 Angry Men on his own. Bro. This is like a 4-phase fight, too, so... So we're gonna be here a little bit. But no worries, because this is still the last boss. Perhaps this will enlighten me. What's gonna enlighten me, bro? I've got nothing to worry about.
Welcome to darkness.
Welcome to die.
Turn to darkness.
I can't return to the thing I never was at. Oh no, 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 that's not good. No! Well, okay. I was greedy. I was greedy. We know not to be greedy. So let's go fight everybody again. Shut up, Trevor. He said sniped. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Why are you so angry? It's not that serious. Return to darkness. He's a very aggressive dude.
All shall be.
Why am I fighting these things? I don't like this. I also can't hit them. Oh, experience and health. Okay. That works for me, I guess.
Welcome to darkness.
Welcome to die. Okay, so we're gonna do it this time, guys. I promise. I promise on Miss Butterworth's life. Perhaps this will enlighten. Can someone do me a favor? And it's probably gonna end up being Josh anyway, so can you do me a favor, Josh, and look up how to level up Cure, or Cure to Curaga? Because I kinda need that right now. And I know I won't be able to do that without having to fight all those bosses again, but it feels like something important. Don't get greedy, Felix. Heal when needed. Alright, we did it. Awesome. Let's see. So, Josh said he wants this staff. It actually is kind of cool. I love how he just kind of lays back and goes to sleep. Good night, sweet prince. Honestly, those things are not a really reliable way to get health because it takes more than one combo to kill them, in which time he's also sniping me, as Trevor put it. Ooh, look at all these potions I'm getting. All one of them. Still a pretty nice thing, though. This is a reliable way to get health. And potions. Even though that you can't actually equip them at all. But hey, you still get health. Look at this. I'm already full. And then we just do this. We fight this thing a little bit. And then it goes to that annoying slow motion thing again. For like the 8th time. Josh says, I can tell you off the top of my head. Go to Hollow Bastion's library now and talk to Cinderella. Do I have to do that after I beat the game? Bye, Marcel. That's right, I cut off your life support. Now I'm gonna beat your little dingly dingles. Or your phalluses. Your phallaces. His penises. They're penises. These things are basically just... It's awkward. We don't talk about it. Ah, well. I think it's about time we got the dog castrated anyway. That was abrupt. Trevor says, guys, AJ Styles just legit beat John Cena. Cool. Good for him? I don't quite remember who AJ Styles is. Ah, well. So as we take out more parts of these the final boss, we end up going to these rooms where we can save our teammates. I actually think that's kind of cool, but it makes me wonder, what were you doing in this room full of dark balls before I got here, Goofy? Because I don't think you can handle them all on your own. And I'm pretty sure that the concept of being knocked out doesn't quite apply to you when I'm not here. So it makes me think that you literally just died. Or you would have died if I hadn't come along. There is no being knocked out about it. You would have flat out gotten murdered. Beheaded, even. Josh says, no, you can go anytime after freeing the princesses. Are you sure about that? Because after I freed the princesses, I talked to all of them and I didn't get shit. I got a pat on the back, a good job, and she probably went back home to be with her prince. Oh wait, she doesn't have a home. Everyone's dead. Everyone she knows and loves is dead. Loser. Oh, I see. We're doing this now. Weird lion head. Alright. Goofy. You're doing good, Goofy. That's what I would say if you were doing good. But you're not. But I will pick you back up. You're welcome. Thankfully, we've got enough Mega Elixirs to hold us over. And regular Elixirs, and Magic, and Ethers, and regular potions. We just need to kill this thing before it kills us. Which may or may not happen. Got it! Alright, alright. Let's heal again. Cool. Let's go in his mouth. So we're doing good. Josh says, no, you can go anytime after freeing the princesses. Really? Then I'm angry, because I talked to all of them and I didn't get anything from them. Mushroom1313 says you talked to one of the Final Fantasy guys. Well, Final Fantasy 7 guys? So, Cloud, who isn't seen anywhere anyway. He just kind of disappears if I remember correctly. This might actually turn out to be the worst part of this fight. All I can see are yellow eyes. How is Sora actually handling this? Oh, you guys know what would be an option for the poll? Grand Theft Auto 5. Why not? There we go, now I'm... Okay. You're doing good, Donald. You're doing real good. Okay, so that's one down. There's the last one. What's he gonna do? He's gonna surround Goofy. He does not like Goofy. They really don't like Goofy. They were fucking him up. But, here we go. Now we're on to the last part, if I remember correctly. And please, oh please, tell me I can use the Trinity even though I'm flying. Okay, Mushroom1313 says yes to my comment about Cloud. To which case, where is he? Stupid lion. We're very close. We're very close, guys. Mushroom1313 says this boss is fucking crazy. Dude, I know. But it's so cool. Alright, so we're not quite onto the final phase yet. Let's go annihilate his stomach. We are basically a parasite right now. And I think that's pretty cool. Take out his stomach. His jiggly bits. Heal up in the process, 'cause Jesus. Yeah, it took you long enough, Donald. Jesus. Don't be a prick. Now, it's onward to you again. I think it's pretty cool how the Guardian powers up with Ansem. He looks so cool in this form. But literally all he is like a containment pod. He has no other purpose. It's actually kind of unfortunate. The only time he ever actually served a purpose was when it came to Riku and Roxas fighting. Oh, they're dead. What is this? I don't recognize that attack. And to put it quite frankly, I don't like it. Okay. That is... Ooh, that is too much. Just die. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing good. I have to keep telling myself that, otherwise I lose my confidence. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, thank you, Dolan. You've earned... Well, you haven't really earned... No. You haven't earned anything. You did your job. That's about as much confirmation as you're gonna get from me. You did your job. Anyway, he's almost dead. Please attack the duck. Alright, we did it. We did it. Yes! Mushroom 1313 says, I love the cutscene when Donald and Goofy enter the abyss. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Josh says, back. Well, there we go. Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, not Kingdom Hearts 2. I got really excited because I was like, hey, I'm actually kind of happy that I played this. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts has been completed. Kind of. We've still got a little bit more left to do, so I think we can take care of that in some other subsequent streams. But I hope you guys really enjoyed what's been going on here, because after 8 parts, 8 to sometimes 2.5 hour long parts, finishing the game, not bad. Especially since we didn't die as much as I expected us to, and we didn't have as many difficulties as I thought. But we did it! So let's let this play out.
The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door to darkness. Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness.
You're gonna get filled with something, buddy boy. And then let's just say you're going to ethereal prison. Don't drop the soap.
Supreme darkness.
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
But why?
Well, he's dead.
Come on!
We did great. We did really great.
Whoa.
Josh says, he's out in the darkness. Where the fuck do you think the light is, Xehanort? Actually, it's Ansem, Seeker of Darkness to you. Look at all those blobs of darkness.
I can't.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora. Together we can do it.
I love how he's not even going to question the fact that Riku just kind of pops out of nowhere and is like, alright, close the door! And then suddenly dark sides everywhere. I think it'd be really cool to go through that world. I would love to have a world based around that part of that side of the door. It just looks so cool with like the blue and gray tones.
Your Majesty.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
But
Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
Sora, you can trust King Mickey.
I don't know if we can trust King
Now,
Mickey.
They're coming.
Donald, Goofy, thank you.
Josh says, come on Sora, I can't go through the door, but let's close it on my fingers. That's really it too. He just kinda... Yeah, he
Take
kinda
care of her.
pulls the door over his fingers. Maybe he kind of wears his gloves a little bit loose so that he can, so that, like, they get snagged. And he gets stuck in the doors. That would suck. But yeah. Trevor says, those faces. At this point, that's the least of our worries. But check it out, guys. The DTD, or the door to darkness, has been locked. And apparently there will always be a door to light, or a DTL. But are you DTF? Or, door to fuck? We've done it! What happens next? Mushroom1313 says, this scene is sad. Ha! Ha! Kind of. I don't remember this. This must be a Final Mix exclusive thing. Because my memory is totally perfect in this game. And then Josh comes in saying, Riku, I'm so sorry you're gone. But at least I got to love you. We did great. I'm proud of this. Albeit I'm not gonna play much of the game after I'm done with these streams, but, you know. Good job me, I guess. Other explosions. Josh says, can confirm I am DTF. I fuck doors daily. Mushroom1313 said, come in Riku's butt or spell iCup. Ah, maybe later.
Kairi! Sora! Kairi! Remember what you said before?
Sora's eyebrows are really weird.
I'll come back to you. I promise. I know you will.
Okay. Question number, like, 24. Why is Kairi here? How? When and why? Why is Sora still holding out his hand? She's gone. There's like a literal meter of space between you two. No, there's a lot more than just a meter. Mushroom1313 says, copyright song coming up. Oh, I cannot wait. Trevor says, when did it become CG animated? It's the end of the game. Don't all games do this? Besides, it's Square Enix and Sony. This song is copyrighted. This channel isn't gonna live any longer than 2 days, because then Square will go and say you are a dick, and we think that you need to stop making videos for the rest of your life. Yeah. Mushroom1313 says this song is copyright. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to edit it out. This is gonna be fun. Okay, you know what? We're muting this now. Okay, I apologize, but I have to mute the music now, which I probably should have done from the beginning, especially since it's literally just this song. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. We've got a couple more to do, like I said earlier, because we're still going to be trying for the Ultima weapon, which is probably going to take a little while. And we're also going to be trying for those 4 additional bosses, and trying to get all that we can. So, please, oh please, be sure to stick around, because we've got a little bit more. Okay, so regarding my CG anime, don't all games do CG animation now at the end? Trevor says no, they don't, only Final Fantasy ones. Yeah. This is a Final Fantasy game, except it's not. You sound like an idiot, it's a Square Enix game. Mushroom1313 says, oh baby, don't go. Josh says, be sure to talk and sing over it yourself with custom lyrics, because then it's not copyright. Josh says, you have 10 seconds for it to get got by Autobot's wrath. Oh boy, I cannot wait. If I get taken down because of this, I am going to be so pissed. So now we're going to go through the credits. And now I'm actually going to be able to see what the credits have beyond the Aladdin part. And there's a story behind that. So, I used to play... Back when I was a little lad, I used to play the hell out of this game. Because it was before I knew that Kingdom Hearts 2 actually existed. Even though it had been out for a couple years at that point. I was a sheltered child. So, basically what happens here is... my brother plays the game, my sister plays the game, I play the game. So the game was almost always being played at some point or another. And that essentially meant that the disc was being worn down a lot. Oh boy. So what happens is there end up being laser burns in the disc, and they were in a very inopportune place. I would end up beating the final boss. And we'd go through the credits, and we'd make it to the part where we'd make it to like the Aladdin part. And then, bam, frozen. Done. Couldn't do anything. Josh says, little baboo. Haha, I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, yes, when I was a little baboo. When I was a little lad. Or a lassie, if you want to be Irish. If you want to be drunk. But that was kind of my thing. It was a lot of fun, but it really has not held up nearly as much as I thought it would. All in all, soundtrack 9 out of 10. Gets repetitive, but it's still very memorable. And if you spend a little while away from the game, then you can go back, no problem. Gameplay-wise, the AI is really weird, and Donald and Goofy are ridiculously easy to kill, and that's a problem within itself. But in terms of enemy AI, it's really it's actually not too bad, but in most cases you end up getting caught in these difficult to dodge attacks, and it comes down to A, the boss spamming it, or the enemy spamming it, or B, throwing other things at you at the same time. I find it ridiculous when you've got like some sort of attack coming from the ground. Oh. Maybe this isn't copyrighted. I'll still keep it down a little bit. But, so essentially what we've got going on here, and besides, you can't even hear the music. So, Lassie is a girl for Irish. I know, I am. Josh, I know too. I'm Irish as well. It was a joke. You ruined it. So the game was played to death. And, actually, no, that's not even what I was talking about. I have not eaten all day, aside from like 4 chips. And I am so incredibly hungry. I cannot concentrate when I'm hungry. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to record an episode of Dark Souls for tomorrow. Stay tuned. It'll be episode 4, by the way. But, Mushroom1313 says, this song is copyright too. You're fucked. You know what? I'd rather die. So, music, repetitive, really, really good though. See, it would freeze right here. Right here! AI for Donald and Goofy is crap. AI for the enemies is relatively okay, except they have a lot of spammy attacks, and it really bothers me when I'm running along the ground and I have to dodge all these exploding attacks coming out of the ground like in the final boss. Meanwhile, the enemy itself is actually trying to attack me with other things at the same time. So stupid. Trevor says, technically, aren't all of these songs copywritten? Well, it all depends on who the composer is, in which case, Simple and Clean is its own band. Simple and Clean comes from a different band. It's kind of like Crush 40 doing an original composition and selling it to, say, Sonic Team. But, it's kind of the difference between Crush 40 making a song for a Mario game and then Koji Kondo doing the rest. Even though Crush 40 doesn't do Mario games. So that's what you have to keep in mind. So it isn't so much a problem with all the original music being copyrighted. It's a problem with Simple and Clean. And I think the band or the lady was called Hikaru or something like that. She is a stickler for this kind of shit. This is her cash cow. It's kind of like is like Sir Mix-a-Lot and Baby Got Back. So, Molly kick. That's funny. So, Josh says, just don't go quiet for a total of 10 seconds and you are in credit in your repost video. And if you are credit in your repost video, well, credit's only going to go so far. That's the problem here. Especially since the creator and writer and composer and performer of Simple and Clean is so much of a bitch. Like, when it comes to this specifically. I'm pretty sure she's a cool person, and I'm pretty sure she's cool in person. But when it comes to copyrights, oh boy. But playing the game, I came across a lot of hiccups, honestly. Things I thought were great when I was little just did not hold up at all. Honestly, I thought that the answer to all my solutions was gravity when I was little. Nah. No, as a matter of fact, that made more problems for me than I can even imagine because of the long startup. But that's only one of the problems. So, I find that the combat in the game is very slow and clunky at times, and it makes it very difficult to enjoy, especially because everyone keeps parrying and blocking you, and it makes it difficult to enjoy the game. Kingdom Hearts 2 fixed that by making you ridiculously overpowered. Yeah, it's kind of going in the opposite direction when it comes to balancing the game. We can either have a game that's really difficult to play or a game that's entirely too easy. But I will stick with the one, and this is in Ross Scott's words, I'll stick with the game that I can actually, play. Mushroom1313 says, this journey has changed me and it should change you too. Josh says, in person, she's a sweetheart, but yeah, she's protective. Yeah, that's her cash cow right there, and that's her baby. That is her song. But look, Disney Interactive Studios, the best. The best. Kingdom Hearts, final mix. We've done it. So let's check out what we got going on next. I don't even really know why I actually kept talking even though the music was muted. Maybe it's because I actually want to fill the empty air with some noise. But look, everyone changed clothes except for Sora.
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
And you bet we will. But later.
Where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
Huh?
Where are they? Did you see that look on Sora's face?
Hey, Pluto, where have you been?
Huh?
Gosh, that's the king's seal.
Hey, have you seen King Mickey?
They don't explain that either. How does King Mickey send a message when he's...
Guys,
How does King Mickey send the message when he is literally on the other side of a dimension? He's in another dimension right now. He's in the dark dimension. I remember how horrible quality this was. This was the worst quality CGI. Well, not CGI, but... like, it looks like someone recorded with a potato. Josh says they changed clothes, except they returned back to the original clothes for the sequel. Yeah. Remember, Sora. You are the one who will open the door to the light. Sora's just the chosen one now. It's like, you will save all these people who have fallen asleep or died or some shit. Also, you will be the one to stop Xehanort come the third game. The third game. Here's a special secret. We unlocked another side, another story. Upon completing certain parts of the various difficulties in the game, you have the ability to unlock this special movie upon clearing the end. In which case, Proud Mode, I think all you have to do is beat the game, and then you unlock this. So it's the easiest way. I don't think easy has anything, and then I think for normal you have to 100% it. 100% it, in which case you have to get all the Dalmatians and treasures and all that. So, I think we did the right. I think we made the right choice here. And look, Oathkeeper, Oblivion, Riku, I think. Also, what is that? I love how it's spewing out English and Japanese text. Go together. Roxas looks very different in this one. And also, Kairi has a really weird outfit on. But, like, Roxas looked very different in that one. But yeah, we did it! And we got the Proud Player Trophy. Alright. Heartless defeated, 25-20. Times defeated, 19. We died 19 times. Attacks deflected, 545. Times hit by an enemy, 1,388. Total item usage, 75. Party member knockouts, 345. Curative spells cast on friends, 3. I was not a good friend. I was not a good friend at all. We gonna save? You know, let me save. No? Really? Fucking really? Alright. Everyone get out of here. Okay, so we probably should have done this while the credits were running, but let's do that poll. We really should do that poll. You guys take that poll, Josh will post it in the comments, and then I don't know, we'll get the current results at the end. Meanwhile, I'm going to run around a little bit and try and do something worthwhile. Easier said than done. But let's see. What else can we do here? Oh, Hollow Bastion. Let's go check out the library and see if I can get the Curaga. As well as a little preview as to what's going to be coming in our next battle. Because, hoo boy, it's not fun. Let's go to the Castle Chapel. Wait a second. Josh said library. Talk to the princess in the library. There was a princess in the library? I thought they were all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Who are you? No. Who are you? No. I know you people. Great. So we did the wrong thing the entire time. Josh says, oh fuck, BRB. Getting the poll set up. Thank you. Thank you for being prepared. Alright, so we're gonna make our way over to the, Regretful Decision Station number 8. I need to try and figure out where exactly I'm going. It's actually a lot harder than it seems, because I don't like this place, and I blank out every single time I play here. Let's destroy these guys. Ooh! Use Trinity again, because why not? Josh says, in the library, 2nd floor, near the secret bookcase. See, I don't see why there needs to be a princess away from all the other ones, especially since there are Heartless all over the place, and she'd probably get killed. She's stupid. And I hope she dies. And that was roundabout stupidity. But what's this? Oh, let's go to the lift stop here. I always wondered about this area. And now I see that it's totally useless. Oh! Okay. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. Don't worry. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use gravity on this thing so we can get this chest. Let's check out what's in it. Better be something good. What is it? A royal crown. Equipment. Blah, blah, blah. Raven. Whatever. Not even helpful. In the slightest. Really? Fine, let's give Donald the royal crown. His strength and defense will go down, or his HP. I guess I'd be better off with strength. Donald needs it more than I do. So now let's try and figure out where the library is again. Let's go back down to the first floor. Well, what can be defined as first floor. Ah, man. Let's fly over here. Ooh, I just remembered I have the super glide. Yes. Super glide makes me feel powerful. This is a really nice castle. I would love to have a castle like this. This is like a steampunk castle. Honestly, the design is really cool. At the same time, the design of it is really dickish. I'm pretty sure Trevor disappeared. So I guess I'll just make you a mod. Don't make me regret this decision. There. Merry Christmas. Alright, alright. So let's head over to the library and upgrade our cure, because oh my god, we need it. So, Josh says, near the secret bookshelf. Which one? Also, why are you here? Sora, you should read this. Read what? This. It's the rest of Ansem's report. Maleficent must have collected it. Ansem report 2, 4, 6, 10. Did we complete it? Also, what are you doing here, Leon? This was once Ansem's castle. He was widely respected as a wise man, but darkness took him. He began experimenting with people's hearts. Ha, some wise man. So much suffering and ruin, and for what? Wow, man, that's depressing. Mushroom 1313 says, Dark cross Trevor's, Josh jacks off, and I make paper noose. Trevor says, I'd need to get the link first to post it. Yeah, Bill! You gonna dance in the middle of the library? Oh, wait, what? Where did she go? Here's Yuffie. Ansem and Maleficent were both possessed by the darkness. You know, I just don't get it. What's so great about the darkness? Well, once you go black, you never go back. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is for you. Use it to face the darkness, as the beast has. Divine Rose. Okay, I got a Keyblade. So many books, but not one on how to banish the darkness. Maybe it's hopeless. Yes, it is. It is quite hopeless. So, yeah. I guess I will look up how to... I'm guessing I'm gonna have to look it up because you people are useless. So let's see. After speaking repeatedly to Aerith. Really, guys? She was either a Disney princess or not a Disney princess. And you guys chose Disney princess when it wasn't. Josh says, if I wanted to fuck your shit up, I'd give you false info. Well, if I detected that your info was false, I'd look it up myself. In which case, here we are. Ansem disappeared when this world fell to the darkness. It was believed he died defending people from the Heartless. But Ansem was the one who brought them here. Ansem waits in darkness, but here's a little light to protect you, Sora. Yay! What else you gotta say? Read that report and you'll understand Ansem's intentions. But it wasn't handsome. It was handsome. The most attractive man alive. I don't know. It wasn't funny. Mushroom 1313 says, talk to Flower Girl. Well, too late for that. Anyway, let's get going. I want to show off what exactly we're going to be getting into in the next stream before we shut it off. And it appears that Josh and Trevor have put up the poll. So that's neat. Josh says, bullshit, they changed it. Really? Or maybe your information was false. So now the question comes out to be, what should Darkspine Sonic 3 play next on a stream? Splinter Cell, Super Mario Bros. 3, Skyrim, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Minecraft, or Dead Rising? I'm also going to add on, what was I talking about earlier? I can't even remember. You know what? Forget it. I didn't say anything. Huh. I seriously can't remember. That is actually really freaky. Can we leave? Yes! Mushroom 1313 says, or the suffering. Nah. Clock Tower 3 would be an interesting stream. That's for sure. Trevor knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go to the Castle Chapel. This is going to be good. You guys are going to love this, because I'm not going to survive. So, let's check out that Rumbling Rose Keyblade that we just got. It sounds like it'd be pretty decent. I hope. Oh, it's got short reach, but it's stronger and it gives me more magic. So I say we use it. And then we do that. Bam. Alright. Regrettable decision right here, but we're going to do it. First things first, we're going to save, because we had a hell of a time here. You guys ready? Because I'm not. Let's do it. Here, we're going to end up fighting someone we weren't expecting to see. Who could it be? Mushroom 1313 says, shut the fuck up about Clock Tower 3 and play the suffering. To that I say, no. This is weird. Your memories have been read.
Who are you?
It seems you are special too.
And Sam?
No. That name rings familiar. You remind me of him.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ha ha ha! If only you did that in Kingdom Hearts 2, you wouldn't be in such a big predicament. We'll see him. Ah, we did it! We're destroying the castle piece by piece. It means you are not whole. You are incomplete. Allow me. Please, oh please, finish that sentence. To test your strength. Josh says, time to fight Zemnis, Xehanort, Ansem. Mushroom 1313 says, Josh, no spoilers. Too late! Dear Lord, give me Trinity. Give me Trinity or give me death. Give me both, actually. Didn't do nearly as much as I wanted to. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Oh my god, stop. This is just like the fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's actually kind of scary. How was I so bad at this? No. I almost said Josh, I meant to say Donald. At least he healed me, right? We're doing it! Yeah, get your stupid fucking balls away from me. Your magnet balls. They don't work on me. I am the Keyblade wielder. I get special privilege when it comes to healing. Oh, God! He is kicking my ass. Severely. What is he doing? Well, okay. Oh my god. Mushroom1313 says, oh please, spell iCup, Dark. My mom wants you to spell iCup and play the suffering. Your mom's a very particular person, isn't she? Josh says, oh shit man, I'm getting flashbacks from your Kingdom Hearts 2 fights. Yeah, me too. But that was fun. That was fun. I think that's about enough though. That was a little taste of what's to come. So we currently have a three-person split because there was three people voting, 3 people in the stream. In terms of the poll, it says Skyrim is 1 vote, Banjo-Kazooie is another, and Conker's Bad Fur Day is the 3rd. So this is quite interesting. I'm gonna have to post this somewhere and see what everyone else thinks. I'm guessing no one else is going to actually get to see. But as always, if you liked what you saw in this stream, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and if you want to see more just like it, be sure to subscribe, because I've got plenty more to show. As always, I'm Darkspine Sonic 3, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Thank you, and goodbye.